What it do, homies? We out here with some new FabvL. This time we are checking out his Endeavor rap, Died Together. And we got the homie DizzyEight on here. Ready for some flames? Let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up. What kind of energy we on today?
Broke you down, I left you shattered. Treated you like you didn't matter. I left you alone in the rain, in your pain. You went down a road that's tragic. I can't believe I let this happen to you. I don't know what to do. It's too late to ever go back, but all I need is you.
Oh no, see, man, I don't know about you guys, but I 100% love Dizzy in his singing element. Like, dude already, I mean, he's, don't get me wrong, he's been singing, but his recent artistic choices, right, to just start singing more, I love it because it makes you a little bit more flexible. You know what I mean? Like, you can just pretty much slide on any beat, vocals you need it. At this point, I'm pretty sure he can probably scat and it probably still sound fire. This song about to hit me like a ton of bricks. You know what I'm saying? Because I do got 2 kids and I would never want to be in the position Endeavor is. I am familiar with the story and everything. You know, his pursuit to breeding the ultimate weapon to replace All Might and everything. And in the end, on some Linkin Park type stuff. But in the end, you know, it caused a bunch of neglect to the children that didn't meet his type of his needs for what he was looking for, and to just be blinded by that rage and everything. As I was listening to the story, and that's why I'm loving these lyrics right here, I don't ever want to be in that position. You know, some people will look at this story and not be in that situation and say, yeah, that's a really sad story. Some of you might even be looking at it and say, oh wow, you know, you might be in that situation, or maybe you were the victim. Maybe you might feel like you've been cast aside by maybe one of your parents, you know what I mean? So listening to this song could sometimes maybe even give you a little bit of healing, if you will, right? Because you're just like, yes, okay, maybe my parents feel this way, or maybe a father or mother figure in my life feels this way and everything. But my kids are, well, I hope they don't ever like hate me like this. You know, I'm doing the best I can as not a new father, 2-time father, but you know, doing the best I can. So when I'm listening to these lyrics, man, I just got my kids in my head, and you know, you singing this on me as well. So, but you might end up emotional by the end of this, man. But that's just the power of just good writing. You know what I mean? Just looking past the anime and then seeing what kind of real life events you can just extract from it, right? Because all of these songs, you know, the writing is made from an emotional center, or made from an emotional focal point, right? That's latched on to real life, right? That could just rip you out of the fantasy world if you let it. You know, and some healing could come from that. Some trauma could probably come from that as well. But music is therapeutic. You know what I mean?
Close our eyes forever. All that you went through is burned into my mind. I never break your heart again. This time we'll die together. Okay, now I wasn't the person that you needed.
Wait a minute, Dizzy, you leading in this. Okay, we still ain't, this is FabvL song, right? Okay, you letting Dizzy lead. I mean, we might get a little trade off right there, but hey, I ain't mad at it. Let's go.
Okay, now I wasn't the person that you needed. Was putting damage on your heart, I didn't see. All the mistakes I made with you, I just repeat them. I was blind to the darkness I was feeding. I'm the reason that you run away. All the love you had and the hate you wrote, this was driving you mad. And I'd be to blame for the ice in your flame, and your life double changed. You was burned in the ashes.
Ooh, I like that. I'll be to blame for the ice in your flame. You know, we know about, what's his name, Todoroki, but we know about, you know, flame and ice, but I'll be to blame for the ice in your flame. Come on, man. I love that. Just tying that in. Ooh.
And I hate your road, it's what's driving you mad. I'll be the blame for the ice in your flame and your life double change.
Guitar tone.
All I need is you to forgive me.
Come on now.
We don't have to play pretend. Let's close our eyes forever. All that you went through is burned into my mind. I never break your heart again. This time we'll die together.
Before hold on, chill out, FabvL, because I got a personal story for you guys, man. This is just the power of music, right? I don't ever be thinking this. I don't ever think that that's how I'm gonna come into the reaction and start talking. And I know some of you guys might skip this and everything, but as I'm listening to this, like, singing this from Endeavor, it made me think kind of like the changes that my father went through to make sure that I had a better life than he did. Because that's, as a parent, that's what you should want. You should want to inspire your kids to not go the same struggles as you did, right? You want them to live better lives, right? That's 100% how you break a cycle or a chain, especially if it's of a negative chain. Try to strive for a better life for your children, getting them things that you never had. So there was a time when I was younger, and my dad wasn't a deadbeat dad or anything. It's just they were never together, right? I spent most of my school year, so most of my time with my mother. And there was a time that she was telling me that I was just really angry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in daycare just launching bricks at kids, right? Her words, I was launching bricks. I was getting very angry and everything. She called my dad. He lived in Leavenworth and I was in Kansas City, Kansas. He was in Leavenworth, Kansas. He came down. He had a one-to-one talk with me, and he told me, he had told me that I told him that I broke down, started crying, and told him that I missed him, right? So essentially, I guess, right, because I'm doing this by the words of what they told me, I needed that father figure. You know what I mean? I had anger, I had issues and things that I just could not get over. So from that day forward, I spent most of the summers, like not most of the summers, all my summers that I spent with my mom, or my dad came over when he could, because he also had 2 kids with another. Anyways, I spent it with him, so we cannot get him. And that changed my attitude right on there. And it just got me thinking, in that moment, my dad must have felt like he was letting me down by not being there as much, right? So he strove to not necessarily die with me, right? but to meet me there. You know what I mean? I have a tremendous respect for my dad, because he also lived kind of like the gang life before I was born. And when I was born, he changed his life. So tremendous respect for my dad. And I hope my son has the same respect for me, which is why I named him after me. So he is the third, you know what I mean? Because I did that out of respect I have for my father. And I hope that my son will have the same respect for me as I strive to give him a better life. So FabvL and DizzyEight, this is what you're doing to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just raw stuff, man.
It's burned into my mind. I never break your heart again. This time we'll die together. I never wanted to see you hurt like this. Then how could you leave me to burn? I was just a kid. My pride and ego blinded what I did. And now you're gonna burn. It's the price of your sin. I wanted to save you. I tried to find you. And I see you more when I look in your eyes. True love is all a lie. You can't repeat. I'll be with you till the end. Push you down far. Now my broken heart bleeds from every scar. I'll see it through till the end.
Oh no, bro. That when last time we heard that emotional, it probably was Lost It All, where we heard that much pain into his voice, where it literally sounded like he done took the role of Endeavor, right? Like he committed these actions. And then one of my all-time favorite songs by FabvL, Under My Skin, where he just stripped everything, and it was just man, FabvL does such a good job of putting so much emotion into his vocals, man. You feel it too. You feel that emotion, right? I gotta listen to that again.
You don't find out my broken heart bleeds from every scar. I'll see it through till the end.
Yeah. and I just thought about something. You know, FabvL is a new father right now as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's very possible that he might have been thinking of his kid. You know, FabvL got, bro, I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. Don't nothing motivate you more than want to provide a better life for your kid, bro. We about to get the best music out of FabvL. He gonna be tired all the time, but we getting the best music out of it. I'm just letting y'all know that right now, bro. It lights a fire under you, especially if you trying to be active in your kid's life. It lights a fire in you. You got energy that you never even thought you had, right? Yeah, best music coming from now on. Yeah, I knew this part one, bro. There go FabvL. There we go again with the extra credit points, bro. Man, who all up in here? So in Tunojo, oh snaps, Divide was in there too as well, and Donald. You know, I'm very surprised. I didn't see McGuire down here. I probably say, man, did he sneak in here once again? Oh, this is a beautiful song, man. Very beautiful. Part 2 about to be straight crazy. Anyways, yeah, let me know what y'all thought about it down in the comments. Dave's out.